Yes, my beautiful people, what is going on? It's creamslice. Firstly, let me apologize for not bringing you guys content for a while. The reasons behind this is, number one, I was welcoming my fourth child into the world. Number two, there were darker days, but the light's slowly shining through and we are getting through that tunnel. So I'm going to be here trying to bring you as much content as possible. Just bear with me a little bit. But yeah, thank you all for your support and still here. So we will bring you a Warlock build that is absolutely busted for endgame. Yes, we are talking about the Threadlings Warlock build. We covered this build last season, but this season seems to be a whole lot better with the artifact perk. As we know, with Horde Shuttle, we can create Threadlings on tap. The way that we have this Threadling build put together, we want to utilize weavewalk. One, because it just makes you absolutely invincible for about 5 seconds in grandmaster content, and two, it's another way to create 5 Threadlings. You will have seen a ton of Threadling builds out there. I like to think mine's a little bit different because the way we utilize weavewalk instead of mind spun. I personally like using weavewalk because it is a get out of jail card in endgame content. I like to pair it with Monte Carlo because it gives me loads of weavewalk charges. This is an easy way to generate 5 Threadlings while you are healing. So say if you are getting absolutely battered on the battlefield, you activate weavewalk, get behind some cover. That way you're building 5 Threadlings up at once. Whereas if you are using the mind spun, eating your grenade, you can get slapped around funny. But weavewalk just gives you that extra survivability in grandmasters. We will break everything down just so you can guys see exactly what I am running. But the Threadling build is absolutely no joke. As you can see from this little display on Carl, with the whole combo, generating 5 Threadlings with weavewalk, activating our rift, and then we throw our Threadling grenade, gives us another 3. And then obviously with Horde Shuttle, while we are dealing that unravel damage, we are creating infinity Threadlings. So I hope you like this one. So with this being an absolute master of Threadling build, it's only right that we delve into and utilize everything that has the word Threadling inside it. So Threadling grenades are going to give us 3 Threadlings. These Threadlings are going to unravel everything for us. So while the unravel effects are happening, Horde Shuttle is activated, meaning sustained damage creates even more Threadlings. For the aspect, we're using Weaver's Call. When we cast our rift, we're going to get 3 Threadlings there. And then the last piece of the Threadling puzzle has to be weavewalk. While we are in weave, our melee energy is drained, but we generate 5 perch Threadlings. What you want to do with this combo is, as soon as you have 5 and you have your rift and your grenade, you're going to go straight into your rift from weavewalk. That is going to generate 3 Threadlings, and then you're going to throw your grenade. So that is going to give you 11 straight off the bat, and then proceed to lay them out with any weapon, creating 2 Threadlings. Every so often you deal sustained damage. So yeah, unlimited Threadlings, guys, at this point. So what we get with having them 2 aspects is 3 slots for our fragments. As you can see here, we're going to utilize Thread of Evolution to make our Threadlings deal even more damage, and they're going to travel even farther. Then we have Thread of Continuity. Suspend, Unravel, and Sever effects have increased generation. Our Arc Needle are going to unravel enemies. So this is going to last even longer for our unravel, making it easier to constantly generate Horde Shuttle. Then we have Thread of Warding. Picking up an overpower grants us Woven Mail. I think it's about 55% damage reduction, which is absolutely necessary in endgame content. So just when you thought this build couldn't get better with Threadlings, you have to use these Swarmers exotic for the Warlock. Destroying a Tangle creates a Threadling. Your Threadlings unravel targets that they damage. So we have plenty of ways to create tangles, to create unravel. Like I said, with our Threadlings, they're going to unravel targets, making it absolutely easy to activate Horde Shuttle to create even more Threadlings. But what our Threadlings will do is, when they destroy a target, it creates a tangle for us. You destroy that tangle, you deploy more threadlings. So let's take a look at the armor mods here, and we'll see how we have it set up. It's really easy, guys. This is going to be possibly the easiest setup for a build that you have ever put together. Obviously, there will be a dim link down below for everybody who's not paying attention. But yeah, we have Connect Siphon and Solar Siphons and Stasis Siphon for creating orbs of power. On the Gauntlet, we have Heavy Handed. Because I like to use Arcane Needle a lot in between using weavewalk, you get a kill with that, it's going to create orbs of power. Orbs of power are a necessity for team-based activities, so the more we can create for us and our teammates, the easier your runs will become. We have Impact Induction and we have Bolstering Detonation, so when we cause damage with our grenades, it's going to give us some class ability energy back. Then we have Impact Induction, causing damage with our powered melee, gives us grenade energy. On the chest piece, we have our damage reduction. You must run Concussive Dampener for the splash damage in any activity. On these Swarmers, we have Double Kinetic Surge. When we pick up an Orb of Power, it's going to give Monte Carlo that extra 17% damage, which is nutty, especially with the Markov chain. And then on the Bond, we have one Bomber mod, one Reaper, and one Powerful Attraction. Using the Reaper will enable us to create an Orb of Power when we lay our Rift down. In turn, Powerful Attraction will pick up that Orb of Power, and we get some grenade energy back from Bomber. As it goes with your stats for the build, spec into Discipline first or Resilience, and then try and get your Rift as high as possible with Recovery. In terms of weapons, I like to run Monte Carlo in my Kinetic, and I like to run a Solar secondary just to take advantage of the artifact. And then throw on what heavy you want. If you've got a Strand rocket launcher, you're going to get unraveling rounds with your rocket, which is an absolutely nice touch. So yeah, that's going to be the build, guys. Dim link will be below as usual. Thank you all for your patience. I know it's been a long time since I posted. A like and a follow goes a massive way for us. So I'm creamslice. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.